Hey air signs, welcome back. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get straight into a reading for you guys. I'm going to start with an oracle message for each air sign. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'll pull one oracle card for you guys, and then I'll pull a tarot spread. It'll be for all air signs, but I'll pull out individual messages for each sign as they come up. But really, feel free to watch throughout the video. I do feel like they kind of blend, but there are specific messages that come out. I'll then get into specific messages and advice for each individual air sign, and then finish it off with an oracle message. So just having fun with some cards. This will be messages from your higher self. So general messages, whatever wants to come out will come out. Thanks again to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate your support. If this message happens to find you today and it resonates, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. It helps get the messages out to those who are meant to hear them. Remember, it is a general message, so take what's yours, leave the rest. I will have everything time-stamped in the pinned comment below, so feel free to go through those or watch it straight through. And let's get going. All right, air signs. Air signs. Let's pull Aquarius first, please. Message for Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to hear, please? Message for Aquarius, please. Healing, reconnecting with your true nature. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Some of you may be connecting more with nature, I feel like, or nature is very healing for you. You know, I really get heart chakra from this card, reconnecting with your true nature, opening up the heart. There's a message here that possibly grounding, doing more grounding will open up your heart. This is also a 33 card, which is a master teacher number, very powerful. You could be stepping into being a healer. You might be a healer. You may be a teacher. That's where your heart is. I see some travel for some of you. You might be traveling. Like I see like almost a Costa Rica vibes in this card, but I'm getting some journeying even, some deep meditation. Connecting with nature. Again, some of you may feel very connected to nature, or being out in nature really opens up your heart. But yeah, either teaching or maybe some of these lessons, or as you heal, you know, you're really opening up to your gifts. It's a very peaceful energy, Aquarius. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Get a message for Gemini, please. Message for Gemini, please. What message do we have for Gemini, please? Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. You may be connecting with someone where it's like almost like you finish each other's sentences. I'm feeling like there's almost like a new connection, and you feel very drawn to something. I feel like it's just starting to develop. It's almost like this card that I get. There might have been a spark recently. There's a spark, you know, when like you're starting a fire and you like blow on it to kind of get it to start really burning. Like that's kind of what's happening. It's like she's blowing on this spark, or something even has triggered some glimpse or something in your heart, someone, something. It's like this little spark. I'm getting Page of Wands energy, even Page of Cups energy, but I'm getting Wands because I'm thinking of fire a bit. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. You don't have to be. But I feel like it's passion. I feel like something sparked it, and instead of like kind of letting it fall away, you're blowing on it. You're creating something bigger. This is a very separate message, but some of you may be gardening. Maybe it is this thing with gardening. Maybe you're starting something, but I don't know, some of you really may love to garden. I'm getting peacock vibes though too. Peacock, that might mean something to you guys. Peacock for some of you. All right, that's what I have to start off for you, Gemini. Let's get into Libra, please. Libra. What messages do we have for Libra? One more shuffle, please. Libra. What messages for Libra? Amethyst. Transformation, certainty, confidence. Something very significant this month, or maybe coming up in Pisces season. Amethyst is Pisces. But definitely going through some major changes. I feel like you're walking towards something very confidently. It could feel something very spiritual to you. Very spiritual. I feel like the sun's coming out. I feel like a positive energy. You may have been going through some pretty emotional times. I feel like that water, that emotion's starting to recede. You're starting to see the light here. You're starting to really feel like your uphill journey is getting a little bit easier. You're starting to understand the blessings from all this change that you've been going through. You're definitely confidently heading in a direction. I feel like you're either very confident and certain in your belief system. It's like you're really rallying behind a specific a belief, or you might be releasing some beliefs. Either way, you're standing in your power. You're not afraid to show your true self is what I'm getting. And amethyst could be a really good stone for you right now. 41 card, so it's a 5-card exchange. I'm getting that change, that transformation, but I feel like it's kind of on the way out a little bit. You're getting really comfortable in change. You're getting really comfortable in change. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's pull some tarot. What messages need to be heard, please? What messages do we have for air sign, please? Messages from their higher self, please. What messages do I need to share with air signs hearing this message? What messages need to be heard, please, air signs? Please, air signs. Let's get one more shuffle. My hands are cold. My fingers are cold. All right. Messages for air signs. Queen of Cups. 2 of Wands. And 4 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you could be, again, dealing with a water sign, but, you know, specifically for Aquarius, but this could be for everybody in this portion here. You could be really connecting with somebody who is helping you heal. I mean, this card specifically is called the therapist. So some of you may be reaching out for help in terms of healing, which is great. You could be connecting with the teacher, or you could be that teacher for somebody else. But I feel like you being that teacher, even if it's you holding space, is opening up your heart. You're really connected to this. I really feel like you or someone you're dealing with is holding beautiful heart open space. I'm getting the sense that they're letting you take your time. Like they're really letting you take their time. Or you take your time, or you're letting them. Like there is this almost temperance type of patience with these 2 water glasses. And, you know, you may be finding... some of you may be finding that balance between compassion and empathy, I'm getting. You know, she has part of her legs in the water. She's not drowning in the water, though, you know? And for some of you, if you are stepping into being a healer, or you do help people, or you're just someone who's there for other people, and you happen to be very intuitive or very empathetic, you know, you're starting to learn, I feel like, that there's a difference between the empathy and compassion. Completely diving into someone else's emotions, merging with them, versus having that appropriate detachment of where you want to help, you want to reduce suffering, but you are also not suffering. I feel like you might be connecting with someone who is a little bit more detached, though. And, or you're finally starting to step into your emotions, really open up your heart by tapping in, dipping a toe in. Yeah, this Two of Wands. Again, we were talking about in terms of like that flame that's sparking. You're headed in a direction. There is that spark. There's that curiosity. And I almost get like sticks, like, you know, rubbing sticks together, trying to create this fire. There's something inside some of you, specifically this could be for you, Gemini. There's something inspiring you. There's something that you're trying to, develop, create that spark. But it almost conflicts because it's like this Two of Wands card with this this statue in the back. It's like, it's a hard exterior I'm getting, but this passion is almost like opening up this hard exterior. Things aren't set in stone. I feel like I have to tell somebody, things are not always set in stone. Things can change, you know, but it feels like maybe moving mountains. Whatever this is, you've really developed something, or it just seems so, like, again, sturdy, like it's a statue. It's immovable, but it's not. It's not. You know, there's something that's coming up. You've pinpointed something for some of you. It's like, it's the bullseye. It's honing in exactly on a particular thing to either heal or put to rest or to focus on. I feel like for some of you, again, this change, it's about not focusing on the change. It's maybe focusing on the outcome of the change, like having your eye on the prize, reducing noise. Somebody is laser focused, possibly laser focused. And again, you know, this could be for you, Libra. It could be for anyone, but you're walking towards something. There's been a lot of change around you, but it's almost like this eye of the storm hurricane. I feel like I'm getting this image where like the hurricane, like if you're in the hurricane, it's just chaotic. There's everything going on around you, but there's that eye. And in the eye, everything is like peaceful. You're walking through the storm, but it's like this perfect pace. It's like if you keep a perfect pace, you stay in the eye. It's like, it's almost surrendering to this energy, because if you surrender to the, what is it when, with the air, and weather, not climate, but you know what I'm saying? If you surrender with like the wind, it's not wind, but if you like go with the flow of the atmosphere, like this atmospheric change, and if you're like in line with the universe, like almost like Chariot card I'm getting, when you stay on that perfect path of timing and you go with it, you can stay like in the eye of the hurricane. So you can go through all this change and you can have your journey, but like you're staying like in this place that's like perfect. So you're just not, it's almost like walking through like a hurricane but not being touched. It's a really interesting image I'm getting. Okay, what else? What else here? Let's get some more information for air signs. What else do air signs need to know? What do air signs need to know? I do think some of you are on the path of being a healer. As you open up your heart, as you heal yourself, you realize that you are passionate about healing. This is it. You found your calling for some of you. And you're really nurturing that. I think some of you don't really believe it. Some of you really do. I feel like just some of you are further ahead than others. I can get these cards shuffled today. I am sorry for this shuffle mania here. I don't know what it is today. I am in a colder climate than usual, so I feel like maybe it's just like my tips of my fingers are cold. There we go. All right. What else? What else for air signs, please? Ace of Discs. So yeah, Page of Pentacles. Yes, right under that Queen of Cups and the healing card here for you guys. I do feel like there's an opportunity here. There's a big opportunity here. And I feel like you guys are seeing it. I'm just moving this up a bit so I have some space. Okay. Ace of Swords. Wow, under the Two of Wands. You are clear. And, oh, Nine of Swords. Okay, under the Four of Swords, which is good. A lot of messages coming out here. I'm being drawn to talk about this one first here. This healing, this transformation. Again, we talked about like kind of staying in the eye of the hurricane. You're tapping into some healing. You've pinpointed something, I think possibly from a childhood, or you're just either something that you're healing from a childhood, a big thing, and you may not be fully healed from it. You may not be fully transformed. There is some heartbreak here. However, it's like you're starting to see what's making it easier and not feeling so chaotic is you're starting to like the small things aren't getting at you anymore. You might have had times where you were more irritable or worried about a lot of things, and you're noticing you're a lot more calm. You're not like, I'm getting like not crying over spilled milk anymore. You're being a lot more, the wellness is kicking in, right? Like well-being is kicking in, and that's just propelling you forward. And I feel like you found that space. You found that space. It's like you've taken yourself apart and almost put yourself back together for some of you. And yeah, getting back to this Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. There's something about this heart space. Even this Ace of Pentacles green, heart chakra. It flows so beautifully with this. This healing is presenting a major opportunity for you, or it's your calling. I just see a lot of success. And I see a structure that isn't, that is sturdy. It's grounded, it's sturdy. It's so connected to the heart. And again, we were talking about, again, this Two of Wands, right? Trying to spark something up that really inspired you, and saying that things aren't set in stone. Ace of Swords right here, just boom, in this. You have mental clarity and you have passion. You are totally, there's a direction you're going, and you're not stopping. You're not stopping. Specifically, I'm Gemini. I'm called towards this. You're not stopping. I do possibly see some travel associated with this. Or it's just more like you really, you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing the bigger picture of how this to come to fruition. And I feel like you're having patience. I feel like there's patience, and you can have patience because you are so confident. You're so confident in this direction. It's breaking down barriers. It's breaking down walls for you. And that's what's really inspiring here. That's what's really inspiring. Yeah, I'm just, this Ace of Swords, almost King of Swords here. I mean, I really do love this combination as well. Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. You're pinpointing something. You're pinpointing something. You've honed in. You've mentally honed in. You have mental clarity here supporting this reading, air signs, which is perfect for you guys. Because when you guys are clear, you can just go. And it's this mental clarity that I believe for all of you, I feel like that's what has moved on first, but it's driving everything else. It's driving the connection to the heart. It's driving the connection to the heart. It's driving this passionate energy, this Wands energy. And there's this Ace of Pentacles opportunity to really build a foundation on this for yourself. It's a beautiful energy, air signs. This is beautiful. Great. All right, let's get into some individual messages for each sign. We will start with Aquarius. I think I'm going to quickly clean at least these cards up so they're not in the way. All right, Aquarius. Let's start with you. Messages for Aquarius, please. What messages do I need to give to Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius. What messages do we have for Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius. Ace of Cups. We talk about that heart space. Queen of Cups. Your original message here. Healing. You're resurrecting something. I feel like this Ace of Cups is being resurrected. This could be healing something from the past that's bringing in new love. I feel like the shackles have been removed though. Some of you may have been healing something or a pattern or a cycle around love. I'm getting almost like this in terms of the devil, but it's loosened. For some of you may have been dealing with codependency in a partner, yourself, whatever that is, but it's now, it's not a need, it's a desire. Now it's not an attachment, it's love. It's not an attachment, it's heart. It actually is pure love from the heart. You're feeling the difference. You're feeling the difference. I'm getting intuition. I'm getting, again, this head and the heart coming together in terms of having resolved a lot of mental conflict. This blue is making me think of like intuition, like high priestess, but with the heart, with the green and the heart. I feel coming together in partnership, a healthy partnership. You could be calling in now healthy love that is, again, based on healthier attachment and purely from the heart space. You're starting to see the difference here. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's the mental confusion has gone away, like we talked about. Allowing this to bring in Three of Pentacles. Solid. It's like it's this really solid energy here. It's like I'm getting like the divine triangle, like equal parts. There's equality to this. Again, equality. I feel like there's this balance of heart space. Like this heart space comes from this balance of the pentacles. Again, 3 again, 33. Now we get another 3 card. There is teaching involved here, I believe. Let's get more on this, please. What other messages for Aquarius? You're not hooked to something anymore. That's the difference. See this Two of Swords. They could be hooked, but they're not hooked. They're not hooked. You're not hooked to something. You've released something mentally. Okay, I'll take these. 6 of Wands. You've released. You've been successful at this. You really have. I feel like you're celebrating this. You're putting yourself out there too. It feels freeing. It feels this feels freeing coming out of this mental conflict that you may have had. This may have been happening over a course of time. This Four of Pentacles, you've been building this stability for a while. It's stacking up. It's starting to come to fruition. You built a solid base. You've built a solid base. It feels almost like ascension. It's like you've risen 4 levels. Like I'm almost like you've risen up 4 levels. King of Cups, here's the other cup. Queen of Cups earlier. King of Cups, divine counterparts coming in. Or this has helped spur that. It's a divine, it's either union within yourself or, but you have divine counterpart here that's coming in terms of whatever it is you're healing. And I also do feel like for a lot of you, you're seeing you're stepping into your true gifts and your true purpose, which is possibly a healer. Possibly a healer. One more final message for Aquarius, please. Okay. 5 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles, yeah. This 5 of Pentacles, I feel like you've come out of this. There's been a resurrection. I feel like there's been a resurrection. You've gotten comfortable with I don't want to call daily disappointments, but they're not bringing you down anymore. It's like you kind of like that hurricane narrative. It's like you understand that there is different weather, right? The energy is like weather and there's different weathers. And you know that even if there's a little bit of a lower vibration weather, that it'll pass. It too shall pass, I'm hearing. And I don't feel like you're going back and forth anymore. You've turned this around. You've turned this around. Now it's not about conflict. It's about opportunity. Which opportunity? I feel like you've progressed from this Two of Pentacles. Once you turn this around, once a mindset turned around, it just all started stacking up. I love you have 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. It's this lesson, it's this teaching that might be bringing to you. They might be building a foundation on teaching. All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope some of those messages resonated. Feel free to listen to the other signs. There could be messages there for you. If not, the last oracle message is timestamped, so take a peek at that. We will get these cards set up for Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. Individual message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear, please? What messages do I need to give to Gemini? What messages do I need to give to Gemini? Geminis. What do I have for Geminis? Messages from their higher self. What do Geminis need to hear, please? Advice, messages, special messages. Gemini. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Blowing on the fire. Blowing on the fire. This is either you ready to give an offer to somebody or really building up that flame. Somebody wants to come in. Somebody, it's either you or someone else feels very confident. They feel very confident or like pretty assured. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be. They might be contemplating how to come in. More message on this. Knight of Cups. Oh, the moon. I was looking at this moon in here. There could be multiple offers. You may be asking yourself which one, or there's one in particular that is sparking your interest. I also feel like there could just be two people where something's budding, or you may not know each other yet. This could be very new. Like the universe could almost be like blowing on this flame. You could be feeling something coming towards you, but I'm getting like two different energies here. I'm getting the moon could be dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be. This could be the same person kind of looking at the moon, dreaming about coming forward or dreaming about what it is that they want, and then finally taking action to move forward. The moon's in the background now. They've crossed that chasm. It's like crossing the chasm. This could be two separate energies too. Two of you thinking of each other or getting ready to find each other. Could be something with the new moon or part of this new moon in Pisces. There's a new moon in Pisces coming up. This could be the time that something's coming to fruition or a message comes in. I'm getting Queen of Cups. Oh, I didn't even see this. Queen of Cups. Lots of water here. Absolutely could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be, but I'm getting strong Pisces. But you could just be feeling this and using your intuition. There's a cup of love being offered. It's true heart. It is true heart space. I mean, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, the moon. This is a deep connection. It's a very deep connection. Oh, Six of Wands. It is a very powerful one. It may feel scary, like again, exhilarating, really passionate, hands up on a roller coaster type of exhilaration. And it's just sort of like, you know, it almost feels like skydiving, like whatever. It is complete surrender. When this comes in, it's like you surrender to it immediately. Nine of Cups, it feels like a lot of fulfillment coming in. This, like, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be something you're connecting to, but Gemini, this is fulfillment here. This makes you feel very fulfilled, whatever it is. I feel like also it's because you've come into a place of fulfillment here. This intuitive communication, though, I'm getting that because it's under the moon. It could be a little hidden from you right now. You may not know, but you feel something or something that you're doing that you feel very connected to, that you're starting to feel successful at or you feel drawn to in terms of your own self-fulfillment or even just putting time into yourself is bringing this in. Give me another message for Gemini, final message. Any cards, final message here. Two of Wands. There's that Two of Wands back again. It looks different this time, though. It doesn't have that structure. It's way more flowy. The path has been illuminated, I'm getting. The path is illuminating. The path will be illuminated. I feel like under this Pisces full moon I'm getting, or new moon, this Pisces new moon, the path will be illuminated here. It's a deep one, though. You may have to go under the surface a bit, but something's surfacing. Something is surfacing or resurfacing, but I feel very new energy here, Gemini. I feel something really good. It almost feels like a roller coaster, but like a really, really fulfilled one. It's about blending. It's about duality, blending this positive, tapping into the fulfillment underneath. You might be doing some very deep work on the heart space. But it's like all these colors are coming out. You're seeing like there's integration, there's blending, there's union here. I see this progression. It's really powerful energy, Gemini. Keep a lookout. Something's coming, but I feel like it's you choose. It's like you are bringing this in whether you know it or not. The universe is supporting you. I feel a lot of universal like alignment helping you out here. All right, Gemini, I hope that resonated. Feel free to keep watching the other messages. There could be something there for you that resonates, or check out the timestamp and you can go straight into the final oracle message. All right, moving into Libra. Libra, what messages do we have to give to Libra, please? Messages from their higher self. What messages does Libra need to hear, please? Messages for Libra. What do I need to tell Libra? What does Libra need to hear from their higher self for their own good, please? Advice, messages, temperance. Yeah, we talked about some temperance energy here. You're seeing the bigger picture of something which is helping balance something out. Something is growing that's balancing another larger energy out. Could be dealing with a Sag. You don't have to be. You're waiting for the chips to fall, I'm getting. Waiting for the chips to fall. I feel like you are just showing up bigger in the situation, though. It's like you're showing up bigger. These small things are turning into something larger. They're coming to fruition. 7 of Cups. Yeah, there could be... I feel like you're trying to balance out this energy because you're kind of standing in your power, I feel like. Again, here, you're transforming. You're standing in your power. You're moving towards something. You're moving into alignment. It may not be super clear. It may not be super clear. So temperance has been a big thing, but you're growing during this period. It's a growth cycle I'm getting. It's a growth cycle that is going to be presenting many opportunities to you. It's like part of the journey. This just represents such a journey and a bigger cycle within cycle. It's like a bigger cycle within cycle, but this is like the bigger cycle. So it's a longer cycle. You're having all other mini cycles within. So could be going on for a while. Just wanted to come out right away. King of Swords, yeah. But getting clarity here. Again, that certainty and that confidence. This could have just come up. So this could be some past energy. You're being clear in terms of now what cup, what direction. I'm being drawn to this eye, though. You see clearly. You're starting to see clearly. And you may be starting to, really start taking inventory in terms of what you need to cut out, what you need to eliminate, or what you need to move towards, right? Your ideas, your belief systems around things like romance, things like love, joy. You're becoming clear on what that means to you and what your path is. For some of you, you may not be putting an emphasis on romantic love right now, but you are, it's more of a universal love I'm getting. Again, temperance too is your energy, balancing something out, but I think you're holding yourself in higher regard now, or in bigger regard. You're prioritizing yourself more in this cycle. 3 of Pentacles, this has come out multiple times here in these readings. Again, it's like divine balance. It is, it's coming out of this 2 of Pentacles. It really speaks of me. It's like the integration. It speaks of integration to me. Because you have like the sun and the moon. And bringing those 2 into balance has taken a while. And now it's like you have this sturdy foundation. You have this sturdy foundation. You've integrated. Now when you're integrating it, it's like it's creating that space, that almost that eye of the hurricane for you to like just sink into. It's a very comfortable energy. Yeah. We talked about growth cycle. We talked about divine timing, Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune, Libra. Wow. Wow. I mean, it is turning. You are right at the precipice of this. If it's been a long cycle, if this has been like a long journey, it's starting to turn right now in your path. Clarity is coming. You've grown. You are completing this major growth cycle, and it's paying off. Something very big is happening. You've been growing again, focusing on yourself, growing this piece. Look how big this sun is now. I think you've walked away from things that you thought made you happy in the past. This belief system is changing so drastically. It's been a major growth cycle here. One more final message for Libra here. Nine of Wands. Yeah. Things are moving. I feel like you've turned and looked at this wall that's been built up, and I feel like you're turning your back on it. Like you're seeing things very clearly. You're seeing how far you've come. There could be one final step though here in divine timing. I'm going to pull one more card, I think. There could be one final step. You could be feeling blocked. It's almost like you're waiting for this piece to come. There might be a missing piece. And it's about kind of standing in your power. She has the wand. I'm wanting to have her have like this Queen of Wands, King of Wands confidence. That's coming. It's surrendering into it. It's receiving. There's something you need to receive. There's a message that will come in divine timing. There's a message that you need to receive, and it's about opening up here. It's about opening up the heart space possibly to receive, being more in the feminine energy here. You might be very logical or being very decisive and a little bit more in the air energy, which makes sense. But Libra, this is you. Taurus and Libra, Venus, it's the heart. You could need to just relax. Take a break. I feel a lot of movement energy. You know, she's walking through water here. That gets exhausting. Take a break. Take a break. I think it will open up the heart. There's a final message. If you feel blocked, there's a message coming. Give me one more card for Libra. There's also, I'm getting health vibes as well. Something in regards to like maybe just even like a healthy diet. Five of Wands, yeah. Change. It's releasing. It's the change here. It's releasing the belief of change. There is a little bit of fear. You're still holding on for change, but you can relax into this change. You can surrender into it like the eye of the hurricane. You could be going back and forth, but give me one more card. It's Five of Wands. I just feel like you're seeing the change. It's like you're at this point, you see it, you're seeing the change. Yeah, the moon. Set intentions on this Pisces new moon. Set intentions here. It's coming out in this reading. It's coming out. Deep inside, you know it's coming, but there's something about the heart space. There's something about the being able to receive. There might be a little bit of a block, but a message is coming in possibly under the moon or when you go deep. But there is about surrendering to change here. Not being afraid of it, not being afraid of this last step, but I think a message may come in that helps you move forward. But it's divine timing. You have the Wheel and you have Temperance. So you can't force this timing. You can't mentally force it. I know you think you're like, I'm doing everything right. You are, and it's making a difference. You have the Empress here. But give it a little time. This timing is meant for a reason, Libra. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that message resonated. And let's move on to the final message, the final oracle message for you guys. I'll read this card to you. What message? What final message for air signs, please? Final message. Message from their higher self, please. Final message, please. One more shuffle. Oh, no. One more good shuffle. I'm shuffling these last 2 days. I don't know what's up. I really don't. But messages are coming out regardless. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, message from afar. Messages from afar. Look at this book. I mean, I'm getting a lot of passionate energy. It just seems like, it feels like destiny. But again, this message is from afar. I'm getting Mars energy. I'm getting change energy. I'm kind of like Mars and Jupiter, getting expansive energy. But with expansion comes change. There's passion here, though. The passion is overwhelming. It could feel like a very intense time, or a message can like bring in a storm, but it's a good storm. It's a good storm. So I can get like golden path. Okay, let's see. Messages from afar. Have the courage to live your dream. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak, and breathe your truth. We got a lot of swords energy, clarity energy. Ace of Swords came out. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have, not on what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses, look up at the sky, to feel the earth beneath you and the endless universe that surrounds you and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally, no matter what. Think about 1,000 years from now and 1,000,000 years from now. Wow. There's something about this that is, speaking of being present, so present. But at the same time, this expansive thought, like think about 1,000,000 years from now, but it's like not about anxiety or like putting yourself into the future. It's like expansiveness. It's being present in terms of even how time, the concept of time, it's very philosophical. It's very deep. It's very deep. And I think it's asking you just to kind of, again, this sword energy, you can be super logical. It's about expanding the mind. And like that mind expansion can really bring peace. Can really bring peace. We don't always have to be so decisive or so like particular. You don't have to be so targeted and so focused. You can focus on expansion. You can focus on how big something is, the universe. You can focus on how expansive awareness can be. How awareness is from a consciousness, like awareness consciousness is so big on you, and how that brings so much peace. It helps put change into perspective. Wow, beautiful message, air signs. I hope this message resonated you in some way, and if this did, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and I hope to see you all soon.